All right, collectors, thanks for joining me today, November 2nd, Sunday, November 2nd, for all of the pre-orders, all of the news, all of the shenanigans, all of the comings and goings in our toy community. Let's talk about some of the items that have been coming and going. Number one, we've just been having a flood, a deluge of product hitting, for a while now. The good news is, I think the flood has slowed tremendously. I mean, and definitely from my not huge, less than gigantic Keiju size haul. I've been having some ginormous hauls lately, but today it's kind of mid. It's kind of, but we'll get to it. There's some good ones in there. There's some really cool new things that came through the door. Some I wasn't expecting to get for a while. And so I was really excited to see those come on through the door. So we'll get to those in a moment. But yeah, everything has slowed down. I mean, you'd had San Diego Comic-Con, and then immediately after you had New York Comic-Con, and then you had the London Comic-Con. It's the MCM. Somebody corrected me. MCM London Comic-Con. In between all those, at some point you just, they've released all of the news that they've gotten. We've already talked about a bunch of it, right? So it's not that to say there's not any news, but there is some news out there, and we're going to cover that in just a moment. As always, I love talking about, and what you won't find on any other channel, what did we find at Ross? Well, we've already talked about what's been confirmed out there at Ross. Some of the big ticket items like Triptychon, Sabine's helmet, Sabine's lightsaber, those are big ones. The Hulkbuster for $9.99, $10, have been found out there, and those are confirmed sightings, and those are out there. The animated Batman Batwing has been out. Those are the big hauls, right? The big ones you want to find. But there's also some smaller ones. Now, this week, the only thing different that I found, of course, half the week I was in Canada, so I was out of it. I didn't get to hunt as much as I wanted to, but the only thing that I found in my area that was new is Earl Sinclair. That's it. So more NECA stuff is hitting our area. More NECA stuff is hitting the Raw stores. So that's kind of neat, I would say. That's kind of interesting, kind of cool to find out there. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for more items that we can come across, and I'll share those with you here. And so, yeah. All right. So moving on past that, let's get on to, you guys know that I love my military. I love my kind of, sci-fi military, sometimes a little bit of fantasy, but I always like to start out with my Military Joe, Valaverse, Monster Force, Marvel type of stuff, and we'll get going with that, right? It's not to say that I don't like sci-fi, because Savage Crucible has been doing some good work lately. They've been doing some good stuff. But anyways, let's get cracking here. Number one, Valaverse showed us kind of a prototype, or the first early stages of their Blackbeard action figure. Man, that thing looks amazing. And they have done, I don't know what happened between, the first waves and this wave. I guess they're learning. This may be a new factory. But the head mold, the paint, the tempos, I guess that you call them, I don't know. I'm not a toy expert. I just shenaniganize as one on this channel. I just pretend to be a toy expert. So, when you guys crack me up, you're like, well, buddy, yeah, you're right. I don't know nothing about toys. I mean, I've only been collecting them for 35, 40 years, but still, I don't produce them. So I don't know how hard it was to come up with this. I can definitely see some marked improvement from the first waves to this wave. The sculpture in the face and the details in the face are significantly better. And in my opinion, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just crazy, maybe somebody else will come back and tell me, he says, no, it's the same stuff, what are you talking about? But to me, it looks way better. Not only that, but the figure looks amazing. The weapons, the, just the aesthetic of that Black Sails vibe. It just looks amazing. So this figure looks great. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I can't wait to actually get my hands on these. And apparently, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that this wave should be hitting sometime this month, is what I heard. Maybe I'm crazy. I'll go back and verify it, but that's what I heard. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna keep an eye out for those bad boys, and those pre-orders are going in quick, man. I love it. I thought we could pre-order it first, though. I don't know. Anyways, it'd be awesome if they just popped up in stock, right, and we could just grab them. Holy moly, that'd be fantastic. Anyways, let's move on from that. Gridiron came out with something that made me laugh, and I had to get. It's not really a weapon system, or, well, I guess you could. I guess you could use these as weapons. Anyways, it's the, what is it? Return of the Living Dead canister with the Tar Man inside of it, right? I mean, it's not, the Tar Man isn't inside of it, but it's a replica of the can that those guys found in that basement. And then you have that skeleton, I think. So this is the 2-pack. You get the tank, and then you get the little skeleton with it. The skeleton doesn't stand up or nothing. It's very, like, wobbly, right? It's not a figure. It's not an action figure. It's just a loose skeleton. But anyways, that made me laugh. I had to pick up a couple of them. It's just hilarious to me. So what else did we have come out? I thought Count Dracula, the Blood Prince. This is from Monster Force, Operation Monster Force. I thought this was a convention exclusive at one point, this version of Dracula. I don't know. I think it was, though. But now it's out there for you guys to pre-order if you want it. I'm not going to be pre-ordering it, but it's cool. It's a transparent Dracula. I mean, it's red for the blood. Okay. That didn't really attract too much of my attention. I was like, that's cool. Okay. But this did. The Levitican, I don't know how to say that, Serpieri? The Red Reaper, man. The Red Reaper. He looks cool. Basically a skeleton with a bunch of guns and stuff and like a red cloak. I dig it. So, I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm excited that these are coming out. A skeleton with a machine gun. Yeah. And a red cloak. What else? Oh, and then more skeletons with machine guns. Those who trespass. I ordered a few of these. Well, I don't know if they're pre-ordered yet. But anyways, these are out. You can order them now because I saw them on Big Bad Toy Store for pre-order. They are exclusives to Big Bad Toy Store. Excited about these little guys right here. Yeah. It's funny because I like that they did, you could either go medieval with them or you could go modern with them. And I think it's just cool. I think it's just fun, right? So good job with those. And then this one I don't need so much, but it's the Azure Guard. It's just transparent skeleton. It's a ghostly skeleton. So if you need a ghostly skeleton, there you go. I don't, but maybe you do. Not everything Operation Monster Force puts out do I buy, but I do like a lot of it, and they do great work. But sometimes it just is what it is, right? Sometimes I just don't, I don't have a call-in for this one. I did like the two previous, but this one, not so much. But if you like transparent blue skeletons, that's for you. All right. Now, McFarlane, what are you doing? McFarlane? What is this? What is this shenanigan? Anyways, here it is. It's the pre-order for the Joker Wars Jokerized Batman. You're just silly, man. This is just, you know what? Whatever. Look, whatever. Look, let's just have an off-topic conversation here right quick. It's not really off-topic. It's still toys. You guys know that I am not a huge fan of Pops. But I cannot say that I've never bought a Pop, because I have bought a Pop. My wife and kids sometimes like a Pop or two. And because I'm always out there, I'll pick one up. I'm not a fan, but the people I love are fans. And for them, I will break my own, word about it, right? So, but it's just like this stuff right here. I have no use for this Jokerized nonsense. It's nonsense to me, but it might not be nonsense to you. And I encourage you guys, here's the thing. Don't get twisted. When somebody has a different opinion about these shenanigans on YouTube, don't get twisted about it. Just, it's a fool's errand to go running after and try to change somebody's mind on the internet. It's just silly because they're not going to change their mind. So whatever, let them believe whatever. And I've always said this, if you collect for yourself, for your own like, you'll never go wrong. Never go wrong. So don't let this knucklehead or any of those other knuckleheads on YouTube try to tell you what is cool and what is not. What is cool is what you think is cool, not what we think is cool. Just some random knucklehead on the internet. But anyways, I have no use for this. But if you guys are collecting the Jokerized Batman up here, then there you go. Pick up Jokerized Batman from the Joker Wars. What else do we have? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Mezco. Looks cool. One of the iconic horror movies from the 80s, I believe. Yeah. I'm not picking it up, but it looks great. It's just not, it's not something I'm going to pick up, but it does look good. It's a very good representation of the chainsaw guy, So even though I live in Texas, here he is, and here are some accessories. The chainsaw, the sledgehammer, he's got a bunch of blood effects and stuff. Just insane. But anyways, there it is. So, all right, well, that's it. That's it. I did want to bring up one specific thing that's coming up here. Well, that's all that I saw that kind of caught my eyes. I'm sure there's probably more stuff. You know what? I'm going to tell you this last really quick thing before we get to the final thing on this deck that I have here. Be patient this holiday season. Be ready this holiday season, because what I think is going to happen is we are going to see some once in a lifetime type sales. I think at some point retailers are going to say, hey, we need to make our money back here. We're just not selling. Because what I've started to see from this, this is not anecdotal. These are not anecdotal reports. These are actual metrics that I've been seeing from businesses. People aren't buying. People are not getting out there and spending money. They're holding on to it right now. They're like, they're like Scrooge McDuck. And I even felt it a little bit at the Metroplex show. I don't go there as much to make money as more to hang out and, talk some toys and just to have some fun, right? It's just a really great community there at the Metroplex show. So, but yeah, I think people are holding back a little bit, right? They're just like, I felt it. I saw some of the metrics from the big box stores. They're feeling it. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Let's see what happens. But the good news is, if this continues, there's going to be some good sales come, Turkey Day, because they're going to reevaluate, reforecast what they're selling. And they're going to be like, let's start slashing some prices because we have to sell this stuff. If we have to sell it at or below cost, we just have to make it work. And so there's going to be some serious savings coming up in the next 2 or 3 months. So maybe save up a little bit of those pennies, dollars, so we can get extra crap, extra plastic. I don't know. That's what I'm looking forward to, the sales. And having some fun over the holiday weekend with my family, with my friends, and just enjoying the holiday season. All right. Finally, A very cool movie. Now again, you guys know I'm highly biased to this particular franchise. And I've always said, know what you're walking into when you get to a movie, right? When I walk into, well, I'm talking about Predator Badlands right here. When I walk into a Predator movie, I don't walk up there with my nose held high. I expect a perfectly written story with tremendous acting and amazing story arcs. No, you idiot. It's a sci-fi movie. It's a popcorn movie. I mean, I guess you can have those things. You know, what I'm interested in is, does it do justice to the lore, to the genre? Does it do justice to a sci-fi movie? Is it a story I can follow? Are there big plot holes or not, right? That's what I'm looking forward to. And finally, this is what I'm looking for. Am I entertained? When I walk into the movie, do I forget about the shenanigans that are happening outside in the real world? And I just get to disappear into the world of the Predator versus Aliens, Weyland-Yutani universe for a couple of hours. That's all I'm looking for. You know, good story, some great science fiction effects, monster effects, practical effects, and a decent, good story. That's it. That's all I'm looking. What I'm definitely not looking for is agendas. What I'm definitely not looking for is Oscar-worthy nominations. I'm just looking to be entertained. That's it. So, with that said, I am highly excited about Predator Badlands. Can't wait to go see it. I'm excited to see it. I might even get the freaking popcorn helmet bucket. So, all right, guys, let's get to the haul. It's not a lot of stuff, but it is some very cool stuff. So, see you in a second. All right, here we go. As you guys always know, I always start off with the deals and steals for the channel. And we don't have a lot. But we do have some good stuff. Number one, let's just start off with a great deal at some Targets. I bought several of these at full price. If you keep an eye out, a lot of the Targets are either going what? They're either going 30% or even 50%. So keep an eye out for the Fireman. So I had to get one more at $17. I couldn't pass it up. I mean, all that equipment, different head sculpts, just, all around, you get a lot for your dollar for 17 bucks on this one. So I just couldn't pass that up. That's a great deal. And then number two, well, I should have mentioned this first because this actually near. I'm going to have to find a spot on the wall for this. This is very cool. Kevin, my good friend Kevin, sent me Airwolf. Two little Airwolves, one to rock, one to stock. I'm going to take the best one. I'm going to leave on the card. The one I want to get down with a microscope and see, because they're both in really great condition. And then I'm going to take one out and put it on my desk over there where I usually do all my shenanigans. And yeah, check it out, Airwolf. I knew it was out there. I'm still going to be looking for it. I like looking for these guys, and so I'm definitely excited about it. I don't know if it's the same. Is there a? Oh, I didn't even know this was a store. The barcode is covered up with a sticker from Shields. So I've never heard of that place. I'm just a country bumpkin from Texas, from the DFW Metroplex in Texas. That's 8.3 million people. Oh, there was a little rivalry on there. A fellow Texan, Houstonian, we should say, was on there on the channel commenting below about Houston being bigger. I'm sorry, Houston. At one point, Houston was bigger. But now, you just fell right out of the rankings there. It's okay, though. You can still be second and be awesome. Houston's an awesome place to be. Gosh, I spent a lot of my teenage years in Houston. Had a great time. But it's okay. One day you'll catch back up to us, and who knows? You could surpass us. But right now, the DFW Metroplex with 8.3 million people is the third largest marketplace in the country. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it sure is fun to tease people. Anyways, here we go. The next thing we picked up, this was a huge deal. I didn't want to pick this up, and I'm not a big fan of the statues, But you guys saw my hunt videos and I could not resist. Plus it's a platypus edition, so I had to pick it up. Here it is. Look at that, 30 bucks. Spider-Man, one of my favorite, as you can see, Spider-Man, right? Where is he? Down there, Spider-Man, over there. Spider-Man's up here. You know, I'm just a Spider-Man fan. So here's the UPC code. I don't know if it's gonna do you guys any good, but I don't know why it was on sale, to tell you the truth. It's not even opened. It's not even, the seals are all in place. I mean, they might have tried to open it from here, but everything is intact. I don't know. Just something that sometimes Walmart does some weird things. And finally, these two I got off a friend. I don't know why all of a sudden I had to build this army, but it just hit me and I was like, hey, I don't have any of those troops. I need to build some of those troops. And this is a very old set. Oh, so old. It's even so old that it's kind of a, what does it call it? Nostalgic and sentimental all at the same time. And that is the TRU exclusive 2-pack for Hydras. 40 bucks. Yeah, I'll pick them up. Little army. So I got these. All right, on to the regular price shenanigans. And then we'll do a third round with a couple of comic books I picked up. All right, let's go ahead and start out with a couple of little silly things that I picked up. I couldn't resist these. These, I may even buy one more or two, but they're kind of pricey, but they lend themselves so well to dioramas, like futuristic-y type of dioramas. And that is these upside down, like slime containers or something. Look at this. Look at these right here. These will lend themselves tremendously. Like I'll show you what I'm going to do with these. And I commit to show you what I'm going to do with these because, but they're 10 bucks and it's a lot, but the potential with these for background stuff is just off the wall cool. And I got to show you what I'm going to do with these. But anyways, these are going to be like power banks or just different things that you could do with these so much. So I'm looking forward to showing you. It's going to be exciting. So those two right there, might pick up another few. What I also picked up, and this isn't toys, but it's still in our genre. You know, we had the horror thing going on this whole week. You know, costumes, Halloween, and all that stuff. I saw this little collection. I know it's DVDs. It's okay. It's all right. My eyes aren't that great anymore. And I grew up in the 80s where fuzz was just the thing we had to deal with. So whenever I get DVD quality, I'm still okay with that. It's a little fuzzy, but kind of nostalgic, kind of fuzzy, kind of like an old vinyl record. Anyways, I saw this and it was like 34 bucks. And I was like, oh, that's just seasons 1 and 2. And then I was like, when I grabbed it to just still look at it, I was like, wait a minute, this is thicker. This is thicker than a regular season 1 and 2. That's because it has seasons 3 and 4 in there also. So I picked it up. It's the Tales from the Dark Side. I like this one and Tales from the Crypt, but this is actually pretty good too. So anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you. Picked that up as well. That's at Walmart. I picked that up at Walmart. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of physical media. I detest digital media. It's not that I hate it. Okay, detest is a wrong word. I'm very wary of physical media because if you read it carefully, if you read the rights to physical digital media carefully, you don't own anything. You don't own any part of that. You are paying for the privilege to temporarily use it. Go read it. Think I'm lying. Go read it. So I like to own something. Something is mine, a physical thing that I don't care what contracts you got going on with, you know, Sony or Disney or Marvel or whatever shenanigans are going on. Don't matter to me because I bought it. It's my physical thing and I can play it whatever time I want. So yeah, not a big fan of that. I picked up, I know it says the devil, but it's not the devil. It's the pit. It's the pit, not pit. No, it's not the pit figure that was being sold, but this is the red version of the different heads. I thought they had run out on 5K Toys, but all of a sudden they had some back in stock. So I check it daily. 5K Toys, I check daily, and they had some in stock. So I picked it up. I don't know how they had some in stock. I found this on, I forgot what website I found this on, guys. Anyways, go look it up. The G Project Blood Effect. There's some good stuff in here. I'll see if I can remember what website I found this on, but people are going bananas for this thing. This thing, it's got some crazy good effects on here. You could do some really good photography with this. You know, like me, I'm a regularly awesome photographer. That's how I make my living. No, I'm lying. I like the effects because every now and then, for the love of the story, for the love of the hobby, I like setting up a little shot and I take it. I don't care if it's professional or not. It just puts a smile on my face, really. That's what you should be aiming for, I would think. Entertain yourself, right? Not necessarily this is gonna blow everybody away. No, just have some fun, man. Just have some fun. I did get some stuff from Red Atlas Creations. Let me show you this. This is the kind of stuff he makes that helps world build, right? It's a desk. See that? It's a desk for when I do some diorama buildings. So those are the kind of items that Red Atlas Creations makes, right? Some really great, just like world building things. And they also now have some tire sets for your different vehicles. So go check them out. There's some great stuff over there. I hesitate to tell you because you guys are going to buy it all up again, but I'm going to tell you anyways. He has this crate of weapons in there for the Cobras. Very well priced, and they're crates. I picked one up just to see what it is. It's fantastic. It's a crate of 3, I forgot the weapons in there. They're not M16s. They're not AK, although he has an AK-47 one out there. I forgot what they are, but they're great and very reasonably priced. So as soon as he gets some more in stock, I'm gonna be buying some more. Unfortunately, everybody else thought it was great. Stop buying all the cool stuff I find. Just kidding. Anyways, I want it all for myself. No, but Red Atlas Creations makes some great stuff. Go check out his website. Just some really great stuff, priced very well. I like it. Anyways, I also got some stuff from Gridiron. I've got the Armor Up kit for the Hound. And I'll be doing that. I'll be doing a review. I know I'm not the first one, and it's okay. It's all right. I don't need to be the first one to do a review. The Gator from Gridiron is on its way. I can't wait to do a review on that. I knew about it a long time ago, but I didn't want to be the one to spill the beans on it. That's Mark's realm, and so and it's just awesome. It's just awesome. So here we go. This was actually one of the, well, I was really looking forward to this because this is G.I. Joe. So number one, what did we get through the mail? We got Wetsuit, way ahead of schedule. So that's very cool. I'm excited about that. Here's Wetsuit. There you go. And here is the UPC forum in case you want to find him. So I don't know where you're going to find him. He's not out anywhere yet. And we've got, this is one of my favorite Joes too, because he was also close to what I did, but Dial Tone was closer. But this guy's kind of close. So, and that is Mainframe. There is his UPC code. Mainframe is very cool. And then these guys as well. This is the Grim Reaper, 2 of them. Here's the UPC code for him. he looks very cool. I like that he just looks, it's good. It's good. Muted colors, which should work out fine for me. It's a more realistic version, I think, of the Grim Viper. Those blue colors initially are bananas, right? But these colors are a little better. These make it more realistic to me. Realistic, come on, man. Walking around with that minigun, you gotta be Jesse Ventura to do that. You just can't be no regular dope. Anyways, oh, and this was one of my pocket figures as a little kid. Can you guess what I have in my hand now? As a little kid, the color's a little bit off. I want them to do a retro card on this and make it pop, because I remember this figure popped. It was one of the very few figures that were ridiculously colored that I loved. I really loved this figure as a kid. Sci-fi. Very cool. Love this figure. Just the colors. That neon green's got to be there. And hopefully when they do the retro version of it, it will. Here is the UPC code for you. And yeah, that was it. Now, can you guys guess where that came from? Entertainment Earth got apparently a shipment in early, but they were not selling them individually. They would only sell them to you by the case, which is fine with me, because I'm insane. All right, let me grab the comic books real quick, and I'll just go over that. It's so funny how there is some synergy between what I just talked about a minute ago and the comic books. One sec. And this is what I mean by synergy. So, well, let's start off with the one that doesn't have any synergy, right? And that's the Scourge of the Serpent #2, Conan. There we go. I always like a good Conan story. I've just been a big fan. Like I said before, it was one of the first books I was like. Edgar Rice Burroughs, some of my favorite stuff. I love reading this stuff. Loved it. Isn't it Conan? I think so. Anyways, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Just don't excoriate me. Or maybe excoriate me. Maybe not. That would not be nice. Anyways, this is what I'm talking about. This is the synergy. Predator, Black, White, and Blood. We just talked about Predator Badlands, and that's a wonderful looking cover. Look at that cover. It's so stylized, so nice looking. Anyways, and then this is kind of a homage cover. It made me laugh. Silly. But it is Predator kills the Marvel Universe. Weapon X Predator there going crazy. So that is pretty good. All right, guys. That's it. That's it. It's pretty, like I said, it was going to be kind of anemic for the hauls that I've been putting out lately. But that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to catch a little bit of a break, move on past it. So we'll see next week if it might be even less stuff. And that's because I think a lot of companies have shot their shot. I mean, they released everything that they had on pre-order, trying to make a little money before Christmas, right? Trying to make sure that their third and fourth quarter are bulked up, and hopefully that'll carry them through the end. So I think it's gonna start to thin out. We're gonna have a lot of sales, I think, in the next 2-3 months, and then January, February, March, we're gonna see a lull. We're just gonna see like nothing, but it's okay. Get some breaks there. You get to open up the toys that you've been hoarding in your other room or something. I don't know. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. A little bit of house cleaning. Why would you not enter the 4K giveaway? And again, an appreciation for everyone that's followed me on this journey of shenanigans. We hit 4,000 members. It's a very simple contest. It's, just go a couple of videos back. Follow the instructions on that video. They're very simple. You don't have to tag your best friend's mother's hamster, third cousin twice removed, put up a reel, tag 8 people, do the hanky-panky and turn yourself around. You don't have to do all that shenanigans. The rules are subscribe and leave a comment with a special word. That's it. That's literally it. So And that's my way of giving back to the community, and, just highly welcomed, lots of fun, highly engaged, and just a big thank you. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. If you're having fun with the shenanigans, the reviews, the customs, the news, why not like, why not subscribe? What's the worst that can happen? I can keep having contests where I give away toys. So, as always, special thanks to the members. Their engagement, guidance, and generosity allow me to bring you guys better content. And as long as you guys keep watching these shenanigans, I'll keep rolling them out.